Hello everyone, my name is Trittany and I'm the reader here at the Crown and Castle Collective, where we're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. This is going to be a monthly energetic horoscope style reading for all air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. This could be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or any aspect in your chart, as we are going to cover different areas that these air signs are being affected in. The head space, the career, the heart space, as well as the spiritual development. What is your advantages and what are your blockages throughout June of 2020? And we're just going to kind of dive into some of those energies. I do want to give a quick thank you to everyone who has joined my channel. It means so much to me. I'm really happy to see, the channel start to grow and manifest. It's really cool. I love reading the comments and letting me know how it resonates with you. It always just gives me chills to see how it corresponds with your guys' day-to-day life. So I also do want to say I offer the personalized readings. If you want any of that kind of information, all of that's down in the description box, as well as links to my Facebook and all that information. So without further ado, air signs, we're gonna get ready. It's an early morning for me. The sun's out, it's in my face. It's very bright. I'm not sure how the quality is gonna turn out on this because it is so bright, but I feel like that kind of is your guys' energy right now. You guys are definitely bringing yourself to the forefront, or you have the potential to. And there might be one person in particular that's seeing this happen or watching this happen. So the overall energy for you guys for the month of June in 2020, we have number 6, fulfillment. And so I do have a new camera. I just want to make sure that there's no glare on the card. So this number 6 fulfillment card talks about being happy with who you are and where you are, also being open to learning and new experiences, as well as seeking out education as well as learning. So you guys could definitely be diving into a new practice, a new hobby, a new interest, a new job maybe, or anything new that requires a little bit of a learning curve, or any learning at all. You guys are really being open to that, or you're really being shown the doorway to that, and I feel like it would really lead you new places. So definitely don't be afraid to step into this number 6 fulfillment, into that student or teacher energy, because it will really pay off in the end. Y'all don't come for my nails either, because your girl does too much physical work to have the nails done constantly. Okay, moving on. This is also, the heart chakra energy, and I feel like there's a lot going on with you guys right now, with a significant other as well. The storyline could be changing as well with that. And I feel like you guys are really searching for that self-fulfillment. What makes you happy? What do you do that makes you happy? Do you take pride in your job or what you do and your hobbies? Do they give you a sense of that fulfillment? That's really the energy that you air signs are in this month of June. So we also have, for your greatest accomplishment actually, is miracles. So this miracle card talks about, receiving signs from spirit and really being open to those. I feel like with miracles, we do think of change, or like sudden change, very unexpected change. And I feel like that's something that you guys could have experienced either in, May, or in the past, or in June. I feel like you might be experiencing this miracle as well. It may not seem like a miracle at first, but I feel like you guys are able to come to a clear consensus shortly after that things are happening for that reason, and you're able to really go with it. And with those miracles as well, you're able to make miracles happen. I see you guys have a lot of energetic potential during June of 2020. It's just whether or not you guys use it to your advantage. And I feel like for the first half of the month, you guys are going to be on top of things, really running high, really getting things done, really investing in yourself and your learning and your process, and it really paying off. But towards the end of the month, you may need a little bit of a slowdown, and that's okay. You could feel a little bit heavier during the end of the month, and we will get into that as well. So your greatest challenge for the month of June 2020, we do have the 10 of Vessels, or the 10 of Cups, happiness. as well with the Seven of Arrows, insecurity, but this was actually in the reverse. So just take this image for the reverse. And so I do get, with this fulfillment card, this was your overall energy. You could be struggling with this. Hey, we all have our own challenges and our own blockages. So this could be a big lesson for you throughout the month of June, is that self-fulfillment. What do you invest yourself into that pays off and really makes you feel fulfilled? Because I feel like with this 10 of Cups, this happiness, you need to be doing more things that maybe bring you this complete sense of being or fulfillment and happiness. But I feel like you guys feel deprived of that with this Seven of Arrows, this insecurity. You could be struggling with the way that you feel satisfied with yourself or with your results, with your efforts as well. You could feel unrecognized. You could feel worried about what other people think of you, how other people are perceiving you. But I do feel like there is a little bit of I feel like air signs, I feel like you're being really defined by outside sources about who you are in this life. And so that could be taking a toll on you and changing the way that you see and treat yourself as well. So just be cautious of that. You guys definitely have this 10 of Vessels, okay? This is your greatest challenge. You have access to this 10 of Cups, okay? You guys don't need to be insecure about this. I mean, it's easier said than done, but you guys have a whole lot of positive energy and potential, okay? So you can definitely take this Seven of Arrows in reverse and take that B right up, okay? You guys will definitely get there, I feel like, after you start to see towards the end of June, maybe. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a roller coaster. It always is. And since you may start June on a higher note, then kind of wind down throughout the month, you guys could be a little bit hard on yourself. So take it easy. Okay, so what does Spirit's advice for you for the month of June? We do have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And I feel like with this fulfillment, you guys are changing, what you put up with or what you deal with or what you allow into your life. And I feel like it was a very sudden change even, maybe, but it could be with relationships as well. I feel like some of you could be removing yourself from someone or something in particular that is no longer serving you, or someone that did not support, your energetic uprising, your increase in vibration. I feel like you guys are rising, or you have all of the potential behind you, so that's kind of pushing you forward. But there could be someone or something that's holding you back. And I feel like you guys are kind of starting to realize that, and you could have been letting them or that person or thing define you in your success, in your progress. Spirit's telling you to let that go, let them go, break the chain. You guys are definitely rising, and you have a lot of space to move in right now. So the stone that's supposed to help you throughout the month of 2020 or June 2020, you can look up and look into it. It's angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So this definitely, is saying reach out to friends, reach out to family, reach out to those who believe in similar things of you, people who do similar things like you. And I feel like you guys could have been surrounding yourself with people who don't align with who you are. Spirit's trying to allow you to remove yourself from those situations and seek out those who are pushing you forward. So in your headspace throughout the month of June, we do have the Three of Wands. Okay, this is your guys' energy. You are this Three of Wands. You have all of this potential. You guys are making plans. You're seeing outcomes. You could be definitely planning for future things and adapting and changing your routines or changing the way you move throughout your everyday life for the better. This is also the potential to learn new things and achieve new things from those skills and abilities, and that's very, very promising. And we also have that here with the Chariot card. Hello, can you spell progress for me? Okay, so that's what this looks like if you haven't seen it before, which I don't know how you guys haven't with the way that this reading feels like. I feel like you guys have been progressing for a while. You're starting to see results, or if you aren't, you're not really letting that discourage you. I feel like the things, if you're not seeing results, it might be something that's not tangible, or it's just below the surface, and it could be even genetic, okay? You could be doing a lot of DNA coding and working on a lot of really deep stuff. So although it may be underneath the surface, y'all can feel it. You can't deny it. There might be people around you or things around you that are trying to bring you down to try to like make you deny it, or make you see things not as they are and not as fulfilling and not as great as what they actually are. So just stay true to that. Just keep your eyes open. With, you know, that 3 wands and the chariot, very forward progress. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. So if you guys if you guys didn't know it then, you know it now. Throughout the month of June, I feel like you guys start off on a really powerful note, that 3 of Wands and the Chariot. So you guys are really putting in the effort. Throughout mid-June, I feel like you're really going to start to get those tangible results, whether it's something that you're working with beneath the surface or something in the 3D. It may bring a lot more opportunities and recognition to you. We also have, with this Ace of Pentacles, we did have the King of Wands. So this is definite fire energy propelling you guys forward. I feel like there could be a lot of creative energies within, you know, your process. But this is also determination, and maybe you guys are actually sticking to a routine and setting it. But also I felt like this was kind of intrusive. So I feel like this was part of your energy, but I feel like you guys could be in conflict with whoever this King of Wands is, because they do show up in the reading in other areas. So I feel like this King of Wands could be a little bit envious of you. With this Ace of Pentacles, they could see you doing well, they could see you earning things, and that might not make them, you know, unfortunately, it might not make them feel the greatest. It could make them feel a little bit insecure. They could be a little bit upset about it. I feel like, you know, this is an ex for some of you, someone that you have a past with, and so they really feel like it's a missed opportunity, and they just see you moving on without them. And to clarify their energy, because I did feel it was intrusive, is this 9 of Wands, okay? So if anything says a sideline, it's this. So this person's definitely being a bench warmer for you. They're kind of watching on the sidelines. They might not be the happiest with what they're seeing, or what you're doing, but ultimately it's not them to decide. And I feel like you guys are finally realizing that and pushing forward and putting yourself first, which air signs, I feel like a lot of y'all can be so selfless and self-serving towards others that for once I feel like you guys are actually kind of like taking your own path. It might have been a while since you prioritized yourself, so props to you. This person might be a little bit upset about that, and they might feel a little bit betrayed about that. They're just really upset about it right now, so they're not able to put themselves into your shoes or into your place. So they are still blinded by a little bit of those really strong emotions. Let's also see. And so some of you too, I'm getting, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles after that Chariot and 3 of Wands, those of you who aren't seeing those results, don't burst out into this King of Wands energy. Don't get really upset. This 9 of Wands is also seen as a wounded warrior card, or someone who continues to go long after, you know, they've been put down. They decide to keep going, decide to keep stepping forward and stepping up to the challenge or the opportunity. So don't get stuck in this King of Wands. Don't call it quits. There's going to be times, there's going to be moments where you just want to throw it down and give it up, but Spirit's saying keep going. All right, your guys' headspace was really clear as well. Moving into the heart space. So the overall oracle card that came out says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like this could be you with this King of Wands. So if there is, you know, an ex or somebody that has been in your life that you have a history with, that could be in and out of your life right now, there could be a really important conversation that does need to happen. But also, this heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like, can also be with yourself. And I feel like you guys have been having that, whether you know it or not. I feel like you guys have had a little bit more of a self-positive outlook in the beginning of June. I feel like you're going to be much more in that self-fulfilling energy. And I feel like you're able to uplift yourself by telling yourself positive affirmations. So those may be very powerful for you in the beginning of June or throughout June. There is actually a full moon as well on Friday, June 5th in Sagittarius. So I feel like that's kind of bringing to light, of course, you know, whatever is going on with this fire sign individual. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they're just expressing, you know, the fire qualities as far as it might be in the negative aspect, but this person just could be a little bit salty. Maybe around the beginning of the month you come to this realization and are able to harness more of this energy because of that full moon on the 5th in Sagittarius. And then we also had a new moon in Cancer, which is actually a solar eclipse, I believe, on June 21st. So that's more towards the end, and I feel like that eclipse will kind of cause you guys to do a little bit of slowing down and closure as well with this situation that may be going on with this person or with this energy. I feel like you guys are definitely closing things up completely. Or you could be struggling to, you know, tie up loose ends and stuff like that. Moving on though, we'll jump into this heart space. So the first card that comes up is the Six of Pentacles. I just want to make sure because it's so bright out right now. So the Six of Pentacles does talk about a reunion. This is a sign of Scorpio, but this card also talks about, you know, reuniting with people, friends, or family that really make you feel safe, that make you feel secure, people who are able to share their knowledge and their information. So I feel like a lot of you could have be reaching out to counselors, therapists, teachers, anything like that, guidance, gurus, anything like that, someone that's able to help you in your heart space, and they're definitely going to give you this Ace of Cups. You're gonna have a lot of self-fulfillment. So whatever you're able to learn with this person or these friends, whatever you're able to discuss and heal together, really is a great feeling. And I feel like that's what Spirit was trying to say, you know, with this angel light that was encouraging you to reach out to like-minded individuals, to communities, and to friends and families who are close to you and that resonate with you. They offer a lot of healing, protective energy right now that you may need from whatever this King of Wands energy, however it's showing up in your life, whether that's a significant person or if it's old self habits that weren't healthy that you've had to let go of. These people, these communities, they will reinforce that because they know it's what's best for you and they want what is best for you. And this King of Wands, they don't want that. So moving on into your heart space, with that Ace of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys could definitely be out there, be single right now. You could be really self-independent or self-serving. If for those of you who are in a relationship throughout the month of June, I realize I am kind of like singling out singles or people in separation. But those who are in relationships, I feel like you are able to confide in them. If you guys are in a healthy relationship, this could definitely be strengthened and be deepened. Your bond could be deepened. You guys could be spending more time with children as well, or younger souls, younger energy, fresh energy that gives you that sense of renewal and refreshment. Let's see. But I still feel like you guys are very much so in a very independent, abundant energy that you're able to get everything you need from yourself. I feel like you guys are getting a lot done by yourself. You're investing so much in yourself and in your interest and things that make you feel fully present in this life and that make you feel like you are actually fulfilling your purpose and using your talents and abilities for the better and for other people as well. Moving on, you know, we do again in that same spot, we have the King of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. So this person intrudes again. This person is in your heart space. They could be in and out. So this could be someone that you've, someone or something that you've had, again, that history with, that you've gone around and around with. They've came in and out of your life before. Like I said, that could be a person, but it could also be a mindset. So maybe you had other unhealthy habits or tendencies impulses or addictions that maybe you've overcame that still fleet in and out of your heart space. So clarifying that, we also have the Five of Swords. So I feel like this person or thing hasn't changed. They haven't evolved. It's still that same, it's still the same thing, or it's still the same person. If you needed a sign, that's a sign. And then clarifying it, we also have the Empress card. So I feel like this is your guys' energy. You guys are definitely taking that time for yourself, and this Knight of Swords, this this Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy, and that Five of Swords, they're unable to change, or they're not allowing themselves to change for the better. And since you were able to do that, it could have this person or thing, you know, a little bit salty, and that's what could cause it to keep coming back, is because it wants to be more in that energy of higher vibration that you are in. Hello, Empress. So they want more of that energy. Just be careful if this is a person, and if this is a tendency, you're so much better than that. You're so much bigger, and you're so much stronger than whatever challenges that you're facing. It looks like you've already overcome it, but you know, we all go through relapses. Healing is not linear, okay? Just keep that in mind. They definitely want to talk to you if it is a person with that heart-to-heart conversations card that came up. They could definitely be talking about you. They could be saying things to others. You could feel like maybe people are talking about you. You could maybe feel that. Maybe you feel like you need to reach out to this person to get closure or to create closure. Spirit's saying just be careful with that, because I feel like you're doing so well on your own. You have so much abilities to heal and move forward on your own. You're already making progress without this person or this thing. So just be honest with yourself. Do you need that? Do maybe a little bit of soul searching on that one. Moving forward into your career and your finances for the month of June 2020. Just gotta make sure that the camera is not gonna die on us. You know, well, I don't know how to check it, so check. I got a new camera, so y'all gotta bear with me. I don't even know how to edit my videos yet, okay? I'm on this learning curve as well. So in your career and finances, we do have another repeat card. The Empress card came out first. So this is I'm feeling, again, this is more towards the beginning of June. You guys are really doing that self-investment, that self-care, really, again, spending time. You could be spending time with children or around younger energies or fresh energies, new opportunities, new perspectives, new methods of doing new things, maybe even. But the Empress is also very smart and very tactful, so I feel like the way that you guys invest your time and your energy is very well spent. You guys could be, again, we're in the career and finances. Yes, there is a global situation going on. A lot of people could be still at home or working from home in the beginning months, and they could just still be in that relaxation mode. And then moving on, we do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles upright in this deck does paint a very morbid picture that we would see in today's age. So there is someone sick, and they are healing them, though. They're working on it, but it is in the reverse. So what I got with this is a lot of you guys could be healthcare workers, and so a lot of you could, you know, be exposed to certain things, so just be careful. A lot of you, even if you're not in the healthcare system and maybe you're getting pushed to go back out into the workforce, maybe you could feel a little bit scared, honestly. You could be a little bit worried as well, but I feel like you guys used your time away wisely at first, but then I feel like throughout the month of June, when the energy kind of seems to slow down throughout you guys, and I feel like it's because this fire sign energy is entering in your life. It might be disturbing a little bit for you, but we also have the Six of Cups. So we do notice that one urn is different than the other. I feel like at one point in time you guys were super inspired, but then I feel like throughout the month of June you're gonna get tested. I don't want to say you're gonna get stuck, but you're gonna get tested with how far can you take it, how far can you actually pursue this dream or this ability and this talent, how far can you actually follow through with it? So a lot of you are gonna have all of these great ideas, all of these amazing things and opportunities, but Spirit's going to really test your own personal energy. A lot of you may lose ambition. You may think, it's a really great idea, but I'm not sure how to do it. You could be getting, those voices in your head, those self-doubts. And I feel like this is where that Knight of Wands energy, I said it's not only just a person, it could be a mentality, it could be a thought, a habit, or anything like that. But it's kind of destructive towards you, and you are so powerful, so just be aware of that. And we also have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This card talks about following through with your throws, okay? It's in the reverse. So I feel like you guys, again, are just being tested with that. Can you actually follow through? Can you actually, set these goals, these Three of Wands? Can you set these milestones? Milestones are a better idea, than setting those long goals. But are you willing to go all the way? Are you willing to put in the effort and the time? Because you do have potential. You have so much potential to actually get those results. And Spirit is also saying, you guys could be too hard on yourself. Is also what I'm getting with this six of Cups. So they all look like fantastic vases. If you've ever thrown on a throwing wheel with clay, that's hard, in my opinion. And I'm even artistic. It takes practice. It honestly does. And it takes strength. You guys have all of that, but I feel like you guys are being super hard on yourself, and it may turn out differently than you expected. It could turn out differently than everyone else's, and that could bother you, but Spirit's saying that is very unique, and it's even more to your advantage. So we also had the Emperor card in reverse, and so this is where I'm feeling like you guys could be a little bit too restricting on yourself. You could be a little bit hard on yourself. And if there is still that masculine energy, it could be a female, just that masculine kind of this King of Wands energy. If they're holding you back, I feel like they definitely don't want you to go through with whatever your plans are. I don't mean to keep continuously bash that, but I feel like it's just a very heavy presence on you guys that you've been really struggling with. A lot of you could be working through mental health as well. I'm feeling it as a person, but I'm also feeling it as a non-existent, undefined thing. So this Emperor came out in reverse right here at the end. And it's funny because the other repeat cards we had were on the end, and then the beginning, and then again on the end, and then on the beginning. So the Emperor card was in reverse. And now, moving into your spirituality and development and stuff like that, the first card that we do have is the Emperor, upright. So the Emperor on this deck right here has a lot of plans, a lot of ambitions, a lot of goals, but he's very patient. There's almost like a calming energy to this Emperor. I feel like there's always like a very dense energy to the Emperor, but this one is a really nice take on it. So it's kind of a much more gentle ruling. So I feel like this is what you guys are kind of being pushed to get more into versus this very, very hard, dense Emperor that we see. I just want to make sure you can see that. So I feel like you guys are able to loosen up on yourself a little bit. I mean, you know that you have everything under control. You know you have the potential. You guys are a natural, really great leader. Again, with all of these great ideas and the ability to even accomplish it on your own and have the willingness to do it on your own, but also have the strength to reach out. Again, I feel like a lot of you may be seeking out help throughout the month of June, whether that's therapeutic help, spiritual help and guidance, learning and reading, reading a lot of self-help books or magazines, stuff like that. And it's really able to help you release a lot of struggles that you guys have been in. So following that, we do have the Death card in the reverse, so something you've been struggling to cut the cord with for a while, as well with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. y'all have been holding on to this for a while. You could be back and forth with a person or a thing for a while, but it's finally becoming time for you to end the struggle. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So Spirit's saying you kind of need to put your foot down, but also you're such air signs, so you're so elegant with it, and I feel like you guys have it all planned out about how it may follow through as well. You guys are just really stepping up to the plate. In clarifying all of that, your guys' reading ends on the Magician card. So Spirit has you with these two powerhouses, the Emperor and then the Magician on both sides. People who are very much in control of their energy and their abilities and their manifestations and their efforts. And you guys are putting up your walls. You're ending whatever BS you've been dealing with. This King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, y'all aren't gonna let this energy keep coming in and out of your life, moving on from June 2020 to July. I'll be interested to see how this plays out. That person or thing is really trying to enter into your life over and over again. You could be facing that challenge because you guys are stepping up, you're climbing up, and so this is gonna chase after you for a little bit just because they cannot get enough of you. It hurts them to see you do well, but at the same time, it's almost like they're your biggest fan. So maybe if this was like not a person and this is something that you were struggling with, that could be something that you could use to your advantage as far as everything that it put you through and everything that it's taught you, how to use that for your advantage and manifest it into something greater, and how to share your experience with others as well. The Emperor does rule social constructs or the Emperor rules obviously community, social groups and stuff like that. So this could also represent technology as well. So if you reach out to friends or other like-minded individuals, they are willing to help you and they're willing to see you grow and they're willing to help you do so and invest in you because they see you investing in yourself. So I really hope this resonated with you guys, air signs. It was a lovely reading with you guys. I'm usually not up this early, so I feel great. I'm about to go work out, and I hope you guys really like this video. If you did, let me know in the comments what's kind of going on throughout the month for you, or what you're anticipating for the month of June. You can also give the video a like and subscribe to see more of my future videos. As my channel begins to grow, I'm so thankful and I'm like really excited to keep posting videos and to see what new ideas I can have for you guys. And don't forget that you can also vote on my community page for what videos I post next if you are subscribed. So that's really fun. And then also don't forget to check out the description box. Obviously I'm on other social media platforms and offer those personalized readings. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your month, whatever month it may be right now. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.